Alright, hello everybody. Today we are doing my first mod review in Minecraft, and this is the Redpower mod. I've got a couple of demonstrations set up. There is a lot of stuff in this mod, and to be honest, I will say I do not know what half of the stuff does. So, if I say something wrong, if I don't know what something does, please leave a comment telling me what I did wrong or what I said wrong, because some of this stuff really does not make sense to me, because I'm not really good with redstone in general, and now there's all this stuff, so it gets complicated. So, let's start out here. This is called a timer. Obviously pulses every whatever you have it set at. You can adjust the time intervals by +10, +1, +50, and yeah, let me change it today real quick. And then, so I have this pulsing. It actually has multiple outputs. So I have this pulsing to 2 repeaters, and these aren't much different than vanilla redstone repeaters, except they have more delays, and they are a lot longer once you get to the last delay. And then, oh yeah, there's different colored wires which will not intercept with each other unless you use a bundled cable, which will connect them. So then, if you guys use redstone, you're probably familiar with the logic gates, such as NAND gates, AND gates, OR gates, stuff like that. Well, you actually have to make them using a couple blocks. Now they're pre-made into one block. So this is a OR gate, I believe. So yeah, and then these, I think these are NAND gates. They both go into bundled wire, and then here, I know that this wire, it's sort of like what's over here. As you can see over here, it's just a bridge that goes over, so you don't have to dig under. It's just current going through and then over. So that's not that complicated. But then these, I don't know, there's torches that are pulsing for some reason. That I don't know what's going on there, but I can tell you that there's a bridge thing. And then from these NAND gates, I have it hooked up so it goes under here, and then switch. When I pull the switch, the light stays on. I go like this, and it starts blinking again. And then right here, all I have is a clock and a repeater set up just to show that current can go over this without intercepting this. So as you can see, these lights are blinking. And there's a lot more of these little item things, yeah. I didn't use all of them. Most of them I don't really know what they do. Some of them it's easier to figure out by yourself, so I'll just leave it at that. Next, these are the new blocks. Well, not blocks, just ores. Ruby, emerald, sapphire. There's nickelite, copper, tin. What did I forget? I don't know these very well. Silver, tungsten, and I think that's all of them. And then there's marble and basalt. I don't know if it's I don't know. And then you can make those into bricks, stone bricks. And then with the ruby, emeralds, and sapphires, you make those into blocks with putting 9 in each crafting square. And then this is basalt cobblestone, which I don't really know a lot about. And then there's indigo flowers. And then these are rubber saplings. And I assume they gave you rubber wood, but I've never actually seen one grow. I try to plant them so they grow, and they don't really grow, but I'm pretty sure, because if you go into your inventory, there's rubber wood leaves and rubber wood, so I have no idea about that. Anyway, these are flaxseed, which they must be planted on hydrated farmland. Flax, when you break it, it gives you string and flax seeds back. So it's sort of like wheat, except it gives you string. And it only grows too high. Oh yeah, there I just stepped on it. It gave me my flax seeds and string. There's also the sickle, which you have to be in survival mode to use, but a sickle is used, like, say, like right now if I just hit that block, I would get the flax from that. If I use a sickle, I would get the flax from all of this right here. It gives you, like, within 5 blocks, excuse me, it gives you a 5-block radius of, it works with wheat, grass, and flax. So it's pretty useful, and of course you can make it out of diamond, iron, and you can even make it out of rubies and stuff. So let's see, let's go into this. I just have a setup of the difference between vanilla and this mod. As you can see, here's the redstone, here's this wiring. Here's the vanilla repeater, only 4 clicks. Actually, technically 3. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it just pretty much doubles it. Yeah, and oh yeah, I want to show you guys this. Normally, when water goes onto the redstone, it just destroys it. As you can see here, it just destroys the redstone. But if you look here, this red wire, this insulated wire is actually holding off the water. So if I turn this off, you can see it destroyed all the redstone, but this is still intact and still lights up the light. And actually, wire does hold off water, as you can see here. It works similar to like signs and ladders, which, like, I have this set up right here. Like, if you go dig down, put a ladder, it'll hold off the water. It does the same for the insulated wire, so that's pretty cool. And then here's another little thing. Many of you know redstone only lasts for 15 blocks, and then you have to add a repeater. Well, this insulated wire goes on forever. I have it going all the way around, up a tower. As you can see, it can go vertically up blocks. It can actually go straight up, but I just made it spiral because it looks cool. And it lights this block all the way, so it probably travels a pretty long distance. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I have set up all the new lights. There's lights for every color of dye, and you can also see how long the repeaters take when you have them set pretty far back. That was at the 7th notch. If I put it at the 8th notch, then it would take, I'm not sure the time intervals, but it takes a while. So yeah, here's all the new lights. This, I don't even remember what this stuff is called. Alright, well, anyway, this is, I guess it's just like a wire, except it's like, oh, it's called like jacketed wire. It can be, it's just like wire, but it can be jacketed by any block in the game. This is just stone jacketed, and as you can see, it can just go straight up. It can actually go through water. I don't know why I just did this, but as you can see, this is heavy insulated and jacketed wire. So that's it for over here. Now, this right here, I have a little fireplace set up. This, if anybody's familiar with the Better Than Wolves mod, this is like a hamachi grill, or I think that's what they're called. I think this block is also a nifty craft, but basically you just give it power and it just lights fire. So that's pretty nice. And here I actually have something very effective, very useful. So this clock, what it does, it pulses, which goes down to here, where cobblestone is formed, and a piston, a vanilla piston, pushes it up. Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't know what vanilla means, that just means like from the original game, not modded. And then the other output is hooked up to a repeater, so it slows down some. And then this block right here is called a block breaker, so it just gets the block in front of it, and it breaks it. And then I have a chest right here, so it begins to put it into the chest. So I have all this cobblestone. Just push up, gets broken, and put into here. So I just get a bunch of cobblestone, and I really don't have to do anything. And if you guys haven't figured out, this mod works really good with Buildcraft, Industrial Craft, and Equivalent Exchange, because in Equivalent Exchange you can make, I forget the number because I don't really use Equivalent Exchange, but you can make it's a certain amount of cobblestone into diamonds. So I mean, if you just have this running and then turn it into diamonds, then that's pretty easy to do. So yes, here's the next. I just have this set up so I can show you the different blocks. Actually, I have this pulse slowed down some, but here's the timer. It just has a repeater right there. And then what this does, this is called a deployer. It's similar to like a dispenser or something, except it actually puts the block on the ground instead of just tossing it. So then that's put on the ground, and then it is put into this, and then this block breaker breaks it. And then this right here, this is similar to the vanilla dispenser, except it's called an ejector. And what it does, no matter what you put in it, it just drops it out. Like if you put an arrow, it won't shoot it, it'll just drop it. So then it's just dropping in its chest. This is just set up so I can show you these little block things. There's plenty more of all these blocks, and as you can see here, I kind of failed. I don't know how to use all this stuff. But here, I'll show you this. These are all solar panels hooked up to battery boxes, which all these batteries are full. And so these battery boxes are powering something inside here, which I will get to later. Very top secret. So I've tried actually running the wire from one of these battery boxes over to this pump. And so what this pump is supposed to do, you put a grate there, it's supposed to pump water through here, and then it's supposed to shoot it out here. And that's not really working. Trust me, I tried hooking up wire to this and it didn't work. So if someone could please leave a comment saying what I did wrong, that would be nice, because I would really like to know, because there's a lot of stuff in this mod that doesn't really make sense to me, but I'm sure you guys know a lot about it. So here's a little thing I set up. All I did here was I put redstone and a line down here, hooked up to a switch. All I did here was hook up insulated wire right here, and as you can see, the wire interface from this mod is really easy to use, because on this, I just put wire through here, I flip the switch, it's not doing anything because it doesn't automatically hook into these, so it's not shooting anything out of the dispensers. In this mod, however, all I did was lay down this wire and flip the switch, and it actually shoots out because it just automatically hooks into the thing when you, right there, when you just lay it down next to it, so you don't have to wire it around or anything. So it makes the interface really simple. Here's all my solar panels hooked up to blue wire and all these battery boxes, and it's hooked into this right here, which is a solar powered nuclear reactor. That's right. Sorry about that, my recording got cut off. So basically this all these solar panels are hooked up to a nuclear reactor, which produces nuclear energy, which can do a lot of things. It just runs power, and it's very efficient to run things. Yeah, let's take a look. It's very scary. There's lava going down into the center. So here it is. Oh, what? Oh, never mind. This is a furnace. Everything, all those solar panels are hooked up to a furnace. A blue electric furnace, which cooks, it just cooks very efficiently. Let's put some fishies in there, and you can see how fast it cooks. So, yeah, I lied about that whole nuclear reactor thing, but I thought it'd be pretty funny. There's no nuclear reactor in this mod. There might be in something else. So, this mod is part of the Technic Pack. The other things in the Technic Pack, I think, are just Industrial Craft, Buildcraft, and Equivalent Exchange, which go very well together with this mod. And as you can probably tell, I haven't explained a lot of this stuff, so I'm probably going to have another part soon. And as you can tell, if you have too many items, that has a lot of bricks in here, or just blocks that are like really weird, that make building fun. So once I learn about a lot of this other stuff, I'm probably going to do a video, but until then, I will see you guys later.